Welcome to another edition of Research Connection. Joining me today is Tracy Parker. Hi, Tracy.
Hello.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I'm now moving up to second year vet student at Midwestern University in Arizona. So I've done a little bit of research in undergrad working with like dynamic contrast enhanced CTs, and I'm doing some research at the school I'm at that's kind of focusing on laryngeal cartilages, and again working with CTs again. But I've always kind of liked research. I thought it was nice to kind of like find something and like investigate and work through that. So I was glad to be able to get this opportunity this summer to work in the Elfenbein lab and go from there and kind of work on a project that is actually, from the start to setting everything up to going through the experiment and then evaluating the data and everything like that. So.
What's the project?
So we're going to be working with Providencia alcaliphaciens. So it's pretty similar to Salmonella in the way that it affects its host. So we're going to be working with mice. Mice are natural hosts for Salmonella, so naturally it doesn't affect them. But we're going to see if Providencia will colonize mice, and then going from there we'll see if it does have an effect, what effect that would have. So one cool thing I guess you could say we do is we use these red plates that just look like Jello. So whenever we get like a fecal sample, we'll kind of dilute it to a certain degree and put it on this plate, and Providencia, the bug that we're interested in, will grow on this plate and look red, and everything else we don't care about looks yellow. So it's just very easy to detect what we want to see, okay, if what we're looking for is actually there, then
So you got what you want right there.
Yep, and it's a very straightforward, simple way to go through it. And if there is any like other colonies that do look red, we could do like an oxidase test or something like that to differentiate between what we actually want the Providencia versus something else.
Neat. And you are part of the Summer Vet Student Program.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yes, so every summer there's a couple different sponsors. Mostly it's put on by Boehringer Ingelheim. And so pretty much there's just, I think it's primarily like first and second year vet students, but there's pretty much an opportunity to work on a summer research project throughout most of the extent of the summer. And so to kind of apply, you find a mentor, you kind of get to pick and choose your project almost. So after acceptance into the program, you pretty much work with your mentor on whatever they have going on, and from that you can work with them and see if there's something of your own that you can add into it. But we have weekly seminars on how to apply for grants and how to write manuscripts, and resume building and stuff like that, just essential skills going forward. And we're also, at the end of the summer, we're going to present what we've been working on for the summer to one another. So we have a chance to kind of see what everybody's been getting into. So that's been interesting.
Yeah,
and it's nice to have the weekly seminars too, because it definitely reinforces what we're doing, and it kind of gives a little bit more guidance too, because it's like, okay, well, this is what you're working on, but this is how you put it all together into a manuscript so it can get published.
Yeah.
So I'm really liking it so far.
That's great. Well, nice. Thanks for sharing.
Thank you for having me.
And best luck.
Thank you.